Hi, I wanted to take you through today how to actually close more sales calls in your book a call funnel without feeling salesy. Because I figured that over the next few minutes, I could actually show you how to actually increase your call conversion rate to between 40 and 50% with a proven call process that actually works, and it works without feeling pushy or salesy. Because I don't know about you, I hate sales. I'm a lazy marketer and I hate doing salesy stuff. So if you actually want my sales call process to help you close more calls this week, you can just send me a message or drop a word below. I'm happy to send this over to you. I'm Tina Sanford, and I am the founder of tinasanford.com. Since about 2020, I've actually specialised in advertising for businesses worldwide. I've been focusing on highly effective, low-cost video ads. Now, I did retire in 2010, but now I'm here to help you leverage video ads to grow your business, but mainly to free up your time, okay? Now, if you are running a book a call funnel, one of the most common challenges we're finding is to actually turn those booked calls into actual sales right now. It used to work, but it's getting more and more difficult now there's more in the market. And it might be that you're actually getting a decent number of calls, decent number of calls, but if your conversion rate is below 40%, it is a sign that something can be changed, something needs to be changed, okay? And here's what I'm seeing a lot of business owners doing right now, okay? And I don't think it's working for them, okay? A lot of people have been winging it on their calls without any clear structure, okay? Many people are actually focusing too much on selling and not enough time on actually focusing on the lead's problem, okay? If they focus on the lead's problem, they'll be able to help them, and then that will actually lead to being able to get a sale, because if you've got what they need, guess what? You'll be able to sign them up because you can help each other out. And the other thing that I'm noticing a lot is a lot of people actually spending the entire call talk about features, which sounds quite shiny, but at the end of the day, it's not helping the person who's on the other side see the actual value in what it is you've got. Okay? There's too many people using the same kind of structure right now about selling, focusing on selling, and not actually asking questions to see if it's a good fit. That's it. And the result right now is that leads are feeling overwhelmed. They feel uncertain about whether your product's right for them, or even they're feeling pressured. And we've got to remember that this sales process that we used to use, like the black magic scripts and all this, people recognize it now. Okay? So they just don't convert because I've gone through this before, it feels the same, and I had a bad experience. But what is the solution? Well, there's a really cool one. It's just put in place a really clear and structured call process that actually positions your offer as the natural solution. It's going to be the natural solution to your lead's problem. But that's only if you can actually if you actually have the actual solution. You don't want to be selling stuff to people if they don't need what you've got. That leads to a lot of buyer's remorse and very bad for your reputation. Anyway, here's how this works. We find that when our clients follow a proven framework that we use ourselves, you know kind of exactly what to say, what questions to ask, how to actually guide the conversation to find out if you're the right fit. If you've got this set up properly, there shouldn't be any objections. But if you haven't yet set up a good retargeting structure in place, I can show you how to handle objections too, but in a natural way, not in a salesy way, where you're forcing somebody into what I call like a hole. And what happens is it makes the whole call feel effortless for both you and the lead, and that leads to a really, really good and emotional state. Let me just go through a quick breakdown of how a strong call process works. The first thing you want to start with is clarity. At the beginning of the call, you want to set the agenda. You want to let them know how your call is going to go, because this puts your lead at ease. And what I actually like to do is send out a pre-video which explains what we're going to do on the call, so that you're using something called Allegiance Capital. And this means that they already know what's going to happen. There's none of that uncertainty. The next thing I would definitely put into place is focus on understanding. You want to spend time asking the right questions to actually uncover your lead's pain points. You want to find out what their goals are, but you also want to find out the roadblocks. And the more that they feel understood, the more they feel like they're going to trust you because they can. You're there for their best interests. The next thing you definitely want to do is position your offer well. You want to show how your solution directly solves their problem without overloading with information or features, because it's overwhelming as it is. We can only take in so much information, and most people are feeling nervous at the moment because of the state of the economy. They're looking for solutions. They've come to you for a reason. You want to show them how you can actually help them solve their problem. Fourth thing is how to handle objections, because of course we're all going to have concerns, and if you can address those concerns as they come up in a conversational way rather than da da da. For example, a common thing that happens is, I'm not sure if this will work for me. What you could actually do is just share a story about a past client who kind of was in the same position, who felt the same, but show them how you got results for them. And then they can see that it works for them. So when you actually follow a process like this, your actual call stops feeling salesy and it feels natural. It feels like a natural conversation because it is. And it's better for both you and the lead because you know that you're helping somebody, but also your lead can see value in what it is you're doing and how it would work for themselves. So if you want to see how we would do this, if you'd like to implement this process in your book a call funnel to make things easier for everybody, just send me a message, or actually just drop the word like call below so I know which one this is, because I do a lot of these, or message it over to me and I can send this over to you. Happy to. And then with this process, if you're stuck with this, you will actually start closing more calls confidently and consistently because the process is much more natural. And I've actually seen our clients go from closing like about 20% of calls to hitting 50% in just a couple of weeks with this process. And they feel better and they feel happier and the clients are happier too. Okay, so if you like that, just let me know.